Warning: this video may include profanity or crude language. Viewer discretion is advised.
You ever think about like the times you're out there, man, partying?
All the time. Especially, I feel like you definitely, once you get like more into your sobriety, you definitely reflect on like, I kind of miss it, but damn how stupid you really were.
Oh, yeah.
You can reflect on that, you know?
Absolutely.
But there is some good times, you know, when we weren't acting too stupidly. You know, I would definitely go back and be like, yeah, this was a good time. This was a good day.
Yeah, it's funny because like recovery, you know, when you think about those times, you think about often when you miss it, you think about, damn, I missed that night. You know, I was just sitting in the bar having a beer.
Yeah.
And then you forget. Coincidentally, you forget all the heartbreak that beer causes.
Exactly.
You know, and with us, one drink, dude, and we're done.
This just happens, man.
And I was actually talking to Peter about this today because we were in Clinton running errands. And as you know, Jimmy lives in Clinton, a good friend of ours. You know, and I was telling him. Yeah. And we had some good, man, we had a lot of good times.
Yeah.
At his apartment, man. That was like a frat house, man. He had some good parties. I was telling Peter, we passed the liquor store. I said, I remember I went there one time and I was talking with Jimmy's roommate. Hyun. And I was telling him how my new favorite type of liquor is gin.
Gin.
Remember my gin kick, bro?
Not really.
Well, gin, dude.
Because I don't think I was really hanging out with you.
Yeah, that was towards the end of my drinking.
Yeah,
this was like 19. 20. Yeah, I was drinking so bad that I was 2 years old.
I was drinking so bad that I went back in time.
Yeah, man. I mean, I remember Jimmy was having a party, and I was telling Hyun, I'm like, oh yeah, man, this gin is awesome. It tastes like pine needles.
Yeah, gin definitely has that pine taste to it.
So I told him, yeah, just get some like lemonade and mix that with gin. It tastes excellent. So he's like, all right, here's $20. Get us a bottle. So I'm like, all right, cool, man. You know me, dude. The party already started before I even got there, man.
So you probably like
cocked already.
Did you drive there?
No,
You walked
to the liquor store.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me the $20, and then I walked to the liquor store. So I went down.
So how fucked were you when you were like at that point?
Well, it gets better, the story. So I get in there, dude. I get a couple nips, down that in the parking lot, and as I'm walking back, I had the bottle in my hand. As I'm walking back to the apartment, dude, I trip and I drop the bottle.
Damn, bro. See, that was
I was broke, dude, because I was drinking.
But that was a sign saying, dude,
the night was over.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're already done.
That's what Peter said.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I don't know why I just turned around and just got a new bottle. And then Peter was like, well, obviously that was a sign that the party was over.
The party was done, yeah, man.
So, oh man, that was a really awkward conversation I had with Hyun 5 minutes later. Got back up to the apartment.
He was probably like, so where's the bottle? Oh.
I dropped it, man.
Dropped it.
Mind you, dude, it wouldn't have been a big deal if it was my own money. But it was his, dude. He gave me $20.
So he was pissed, huh?
Not pissed, but he's like, what the hell?
Damn. I think one of the worst moments that we had was the Halloween party we ended up going to. That Nancy. So,
absolutely.
So the story is that me and Sean at this point, around like
2019 it was. Halloween 2019.
To 2019. Me and Sean were working at this rail yard out in Air. And we used
to party a lot together, man. Used to hit the bars after work.
Yeah, we used to go bar hopping, knowing we had to get back up at like 6 in the morning
Oh, yeah.
And we'd be out there until 1 a.m, bar hopping, fucked up. We're going to probably go past 5 minutes on this one, because this is a lot.
It's a good topic, man. It's real.
But, so...
Bring me the realness.
But anyway, we got really comfortable with a girl that worked there, and she ended up being really close to, well, me anyway, because I was trying to pursue her. So she mentioned that her sister was having a Halloween party, and she invited me and Sean. Sean got out an hour, or you got like out 2 hours earlier.
No, because it was a Friday.
It was and you leave early on Fridays.
Yes, because I came in at 4 a.m.
Right, and I stay later on.
So I got out at like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah,
and then it's already 5, dude. I'm already got a good buzz on because I already hit the liquor store.
Yep.
When on my way back.
And I'm still at work, and I'm already sitting there, like, I guarantee you he's already messed up. And I didn't want to go. I had no intention of going. I just wanted to go home and chill. But I was like, all right, whatever. Because a truck driver that came through texted us and saying he was going. So I was like, all right, if he's there, I'll go. Why not? Then I get home, get dressed, because it's a Halloween party, dressed up. I dressed up as Rorschach from The Watchmen. Because I just wanted to be like incognito the whole time. I was like, fuck this place, bro. I don't want to go out, but I'm going out. Sean ends up texting me saying, yo, can you pick me up? And I didn't want to be around this guy at all. I didn't want to be around him. I didn't want to deal with him. And I was like, fuck.
That was a pain, dude, when I was drinking.
Sean was the type of drunk that you had to be drunk with him to have a good time. Otherwise, he would have made your life completely miserable because you just have to babysit him and it sucked. But it is what it is. It's just how it is sometimes. But anyway, I was like, fine, whatever. Get there. Sean is already directly heading towards Nancy's sister, and he's completely hitting on her for the 5 minutes that we got there. He's already there. He's already doing his thing, and I could already see her sister was like, bro, get this person away from me. And I'm just chilling there, and she's like, who are you? And I'm like, I'm me. I'm just here. And she's like, take off the mask and all this shit. And I was like, whatever, all right, whatever. Our friend Sean, another Sean, he gets there, and I was like, he's like, oh, you grabbed Sean for me. And I was like, what do you mean for you? Sean pulls me away, and come to find out, Sean was trying to get there before me so he could have a shot at this girl. And he told me this, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, now that just pisses me off even more. Sean's already...
That's the detrimental part of the disease, man. All these plotting and scheming, dude, before you're in situations. So
now Sean's there. There's more drinks around. Now he's getting even more cocked than he already is. She brought us to this basement, this like chill basement, and Sean, I'm not even drunk I'm like dead sober, and I had no intention. I told Sean this. I was like, dude, I'm not trying to be here. Pulls out this little Fireball bottle.
Who, me?
No, the
other
Sean, and he's like, just down this, dude. You'll feel fine after. So I was like, fine, whatever. I get halfway down it. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now. Sean is in this... I finally find Sean, and Sean is cocked. Like, there was this couch, and I just
crashed you for the night.
He was just like someone, he was just like, C-3PO, hey, I'm going to shut down for a little bit. Done. And to me, I was like, all right, I feel bad for him because he's leaning forward, and he looks like he's about to smash his face and make a complete fool of himself. So I grab a little water, and I dump on his head.
That's a trigger for me, man.
Yeah.
I don't like water being poured on me.
He ends up blowing up on me and saying, what the fuck? And I'm like, bro, you were falling. I'm trying to help you. And he's like, no, fuck no. Goes upstairs, and all you can hear is him yelling. So Nancy's sister ends up getting in his face, and she's like, bro, you need to get out. You're done. Get out of my house. And Sean's like, what the fuck? He's still yelling, screaming. So all I see is him grab his shit and starts heading out. And I'm like, I don't know where he's going. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. Sean takes it. He thinks it's okay to take his anger out on my car and dents the shit out of it. So now I'm pissed off.
So then it comes to blows.
Yeah, he ends up, because I end up taking his beer bottles. I'm like, bro, you're cocked. You're done. Like, you need to stop. And I smash his alcohol. And then he starts being like, bro, that's fucked up. What? And he throws a bunch at me. So now I'm pissed off. So we ended up getting in a fist fight.
We didn't talk for like a month and a half.
Yeah.
And then the new Star Wars movie came out. I'm like, yo, you want to go see it together?
And I was like, oh,
Yeah, all right, man, we're good.
whatever.
Yeah, you kind of even texted me, yo, we're not good anymore. We're not friends, bro.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
then-
dude, we're done right now. Like,
And then, you know, Star Wars came around. I'm like, dude, we got to go see this. We got to live up to the tradition.
yeah, we had to see Star Wars. Because it's one of the reasons why me and Sean ended up becoming friends, because we had the same interests. And I was
Yeah.
like, all right, cool, this dude likes Star Wars. Dope. But yeah, that was probably like one of the worst nights for us anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. man.
As friends.
But here we are, man. Sober, 5 years later, together.
Yeah.
And I love you.
Right around the time Sean gets better and I start getting worse. I ended up becoming Sean. I ended up getting wicked bad with it.
Yeah, it costed you a relationship, bro.
It costed me a lot. The way it ended, I wish it didn't end like that, but I guess
We all do.
Yeah, I guess it needed to.
It's that
So I
gift
can
of
be here.
desperation.
Yeah, so, but I'm here now and I'm glad I'm not.
Day by day, brother. Day by day. Sometimes hour by hour, if you can't deal with it day by day. And if that even doesn't work, minute by minute, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Serenity.
Yeah.
Serene. Tranquil. Tranquilo.
You know what? It's weird because I think it's like when you're finally getting sober, you definitely know when you surrendered completely to it. Cause when I hit my
It's like a moment. Dude.
dude, it was.
It's like a scene from a movie.
Cause when I hit my 5th month, around 6 months, I was sitting with Graham talking to her, and she was asking me how I'm feeling and how that. And when I was talking to her, I just felt this like whole sensation of just me, just feeling like, I don't know. It's hard to explain when you.
They call
finally,
it the pink light.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it was, but when I started talking about it, it just completely flushed me out, and that's when I realized I finally surrendered to me being sober. This is what I needed to do, and then after that, I just felt so much better than I needed to be.
Cheers to that, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a weird sensation.
That's tough, man. I would never go back to the first 2 weeks of my sobriety. All I can think about was drinking again, dude.
Yeah.
And it sucks, but we don't. As long as we stay sober and keep a drink or a drug potentially out of our system, we don't have to go back there, And if we didn't get sober, we wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. Because if I continued the way I was, dude, I'd be dead by now. And I was telling Peter how lucky I am, because, bro, looking back now, I should have a friggin' rap sheet of all the times I could have been arrested. Public intoxication, drunk driving. Dude, if I was driving, I was drunk.
Yeah. No, that, I think about, how lucky, we were as drinkers, because if we weren't that lucky, we'd probably still be facing, jail charges and all this and criminal charges, because
yeah, dude, I would be a criminal.
There was definitely someone on our shoulders looking out for us.
Yeah.
Because the amount of times I've driven completely fucked and not hit someone or not. Well, actually, I did get in a crash. So did you.
Yeah.
But
multiple crashes.
Yeah, but for someone to not slap a DUI on us or throw us in jail, there was someone watching us.
It's your dad, bro.
Yeah, and For
me, it was my nana.
Yeah, They were both looking out on us and being like, we know you're in a tough spot, but you're not. You can't, and you can't go this route. Like you can't end up here. Like, I don't know, dude.
It's a blessing, man. It's the ultimate gift being sober, and I thank God every day for it. Mm-hmm. It's a true blessing.
If there's anybody out there, this is from us with the
to you.
Yeah, to you guys. If there's anybody out there that's struggling, whether it's drinking, drugs, whatever it is,
any addiction,
just
run from it.
Yeah, don't run from it by taking what you're used to taking. Get rid of it and deal with it, because it's gonna haunt you worse.
Complete abstinence is the only solution when it comes to dealing with addiction.
Yeah.
You know? It's a disease. I mean, they say it best, you know, when you have cancer, it doesn't go untreated. Mm-hmm. When you have diabetes, it doesn't go untreated. When you have addiction and you struggle with drug abuse and alcoholism, it can't go untreated. The only way to treat it is to stop. Leave it alone. Leave it be.
Because
don't drink no matter what. And the best thing I ever heard in AA by far is dreams do come true. You just got to stay sober to see them through. Mm-hmm. And this very podcast right now is a complete example of that. Total personification of that statement.
Absolutely,
in itself.
Man.
You know, two best friends, we known each other going on 12 years, and dude, I was looking at the numbers. We got 20,000 views on TikTok, going on 33,000 on YouTube. Who would ever thought that, man? What if we told you that, dude? If you were slumped over at your lowest in your lowest moment of drinking, and I just came up to you, drunk myself too. Yo, in like 6 years, dude, we're gonna have our own podcast and we're gonna have hundreds of subscribers. And
I would have told you, dude, you're either drinking way too much and you're cocked
or
out
way too little. Have another drink, dude.
Have another one, man. You're talking some shit, bro.
But we're not talking shit. I look back at this and it must have been so hard for my father to hear this from his 22-year-old son. And it tears me up, dude, every time I think about it, so excuse me, but he asked me, he's like, why do you like to drink so much, Sean? And I says, if I'm not lit, then life's not worth living. And just imagine the gravity of that statement coming from a kid that has his whole life ahead of him to hear that.
My kid told me
that's sad, bro.
I'd be like, I'm not doing something right then.
Yeah.
I'm like, if my kid told me that, I'd feel like I'm failing as a father.
Yeah.
You know.
And I'm so glad I got sober and
he got to see you sober, man. He got to experience it.
That's the ultimate gift, and that's why I'll never go back, because he won't be proud of me.
Exactly, man. Never. I'd never go back. So this has been on my mind for like a few months now, but so say like some type of apocalypse, zombie apocalypse, any type of apocalypse came around, right?
Yeah.
No one's around, just zombies or monsters or whatever the fuck that we're living in. Would you drink, or would you still stay sober?
Oh man, that's a hard one. I'd want to stay sober, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Because I would want to die a sober man.
Fair enough.
Might smoke a joint here or there. Yeah, this is my life right now. There's a couple of zombies right here. Hey, let me hit that, dude. You know, but nah, dude. Don't drink no matter what, bro.
And I feel like to survive, especially like in an apocalypse like that, you need to be like in a good mindset.
Exactly.
You don't want to be drunk. And
hey, zombie. Hey, what's up? Have a seat.
Yeah, exactly. Like you at that point, like if you're drinking and you've survived for a couple of years, I feel like you'd just be giving up and just going out and being like, yo, come and fucking get me. Like I want to die.
And then just a herd of zombies come out of nowhere and you're a dead man.
I'd rather just be like, yo, this sucks, but I'm alive, and I know people that I love.
I want to fight
me
the
be
battle,
alive.
dude.
Yeah, I'd still want to be like, yo, I like. Humans need to be around. We need to be fighting for
You want to be Will
existence.
Smith in I Am Legend, or you want to be the first guy to die in a zombie movie? I'm sorry, I'm going with Will Smith.
Yeah. Living in that type of apocalypse, though, that's just scary, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live in that.
What about A Quiet Place, man? That shit's scary.
Fuck that. Yo, fuck that. You guys are out there struggling.
Hit us up.
Yeah, don't be afraid.
Don't hesitate,
Throw a
man.
comment because we know from experience how hard it is. So we'd like for you guys to just be comfortable and being like, hey, I struggle with this, or hey, I'm dealing with this. How do I deal with that? We're always here for you guys to, you know, we're gonna be here.
These are on us 24/7, dude. We got you.
Yeah, we'll always see notifications pop up or comments. So if you guys feel comfortable enough to be like, hey, I struggle with
We
this.
invite you in to share that struggle with us, and we'll stop what we're doing, and
We'll take the time to be like, well, hey,
you're not alone.
exactly. Because that's what it was like for us. We didn't feel comfortable asking someone to help.
The journey is just starting, season 2. Thank you for tuning in, guys. You rock.